So the Premier League comes around again. It's now match day 8. I do apologise for not doing a review of match day 7, but I had technical issues and my daughter wasn't very well, so I wasn't able to do the video, so I do apologise for that. But we look forward now to match day 8. Some big games coming up. We've got Friday fixtures, Saturday fixtures and Sunday. No Monday fixtures now because of the international break. But let's take a look at this weekend's fixtures and predict the results. This is the Toon Review Premier League. Hi there everyone and welcome to the Toon Review Premier League show. If you're new to the channel, thank you very much for stopping by. Do subscribe, hit the subscription button and the notification bell. We do all sorts of videos on this channel. Newcastle United videos, obviously, they're in a separate playlist. I do the Premier League videos, reviews, news, reactions on separate playlists. So it's a big football community on this channel and I'm looking to really grow it and have lots of good conversation and banter down in the comments about predictions, etc. So if we start off, I've got my computer in front of me. We'll start off on Friday, which has 2 fixtures. The first one being Brighton against Burnley. Now this one is a very big game for both teams. Burnley really need a result. They've had an awful start to the season. Sean Dyche, as we've said before, hasn't been able to bring anybody in. They've been struggling a lot this season. It's a big match for them. Brighton, huffing and puffing, haven't had a decent result since the one at Newcastle. They need to bounce back with a result. They've been a bit downhill lately, but I still think they're good enough to pull themselves out and really have a decent season. I like the way Graham Potter plays football. I like the team that they've got. Some of the players are very exciting. I just think they've been a little bit unfortunate in the last few weeks. Results-wise, I'm going with a 2-0 victory for Brighton. I'm sorry, Burnley fans, but the way your team is performing at the minute, I just cannot see you picking points up. And it's a shame. I'm a big fan of Sean Dyche, and I really wish him the best of luck to pull that out. But at the minute, I just can't see where your points are coming from. On to the next game on Friday, which sees my team in action, Newcastle United, away at St Mary's against Southampton. Southampton, fantastic form at the moment, aren't they? Had some brilliant results. They're playing so well. However, they might be without Danny Ings on Friday night, which is a big miss for them. From what I can gather, Southampton say that the injury to Ings isn't as bad as what they first feared, but I don't think Friday is going to come. I think that's going to be too quick for Danny Ings, which will be a big miss for Southampton. Now, whether he changes the formation or not is questionable. If he thinks he's got the players that can still play the formation and go out and win the game. Newcastle, on the other hand, coming off a 2-1 win against Everton. Drab first half, much better second half. Callum Wilson banging form. Now, does he still play at St Maximin when he's a little bit out of form, not really feeling it at the moment, or does he bring Ryan Fraser back? Who knows? But both teams are doing well. Southampton much more because they're playing much the better football than Newcastle. Newcastle haven't been at it this season when it comes to performances. Results wise, I'm actually going for a 2-1 Newcastle win. I think the way Newcastle play at the moment is just going to upset the book at Southampton, and I can see us getting a win providing Steve Bruce allows the forwards to play their normal game. If he goes 10 behind the ball, Southampton will win the game 2-1, but if we go forward, I'm going for a Newcastle 2-1 win. So we move on to Saturday. We've got the lunchtime kickoff, which is Everton against Manchester United. Now, this is always quite a contest. Everton, missing players last week against Newcastle, were really down in the doldrums, didn't perform at all, didn't look like the side that they'd been at the start of the season. Maybe that's because of Richarlison and Rodriguez and Coleman missing. They make the team tick, that's quite obvious. They really did miss Rodriguez, no doubt about it. Who wouldn't? He's he's an outstanding player, and any team would miss him. Manchester United, on the other hand, what can you say about them at the moment? They're all over the place. I mean, losing to Arsenal really has put the pressure back on Solskjaer. Obviously, I think they play tonight in the Champions League as I'm recording this, so I don't know how they're going to do tonight. But when it comes to the crunch in the Premier League, they really need a result against Everton. But Everton at home are a different animal, and this could be a very tight fought game. I'm going for a 1-1 draw at Goodison Park. Next on the agenda is Crystal Palace against Leeds, which is the 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday. For me, Palace, as I've said in my reviews, very hit and miss this season. You don't know which Palace is going to turn up. 1 minute they're brilliant, win a game. Next week they'll go and lose and not play very well at all. So I'm not sure which Palace is going to turn up. Leeds need to bounce back very, very quickly from their heavy defeat at home to Leicester. 4-1 on Monday. They'll be looking to put that immediately right. Again, I think there's going to be goals in this game, but I can't see a winner. I think Palace will want to bounce back, so will Leeds, so I'm going for a 2-2 draw at Selhurst Park. Chelsea against Sheffield United is the 5:30 kickoff on Saturday. I've got to go with Chelsea. Sheffield United are so unlucky this season. I've seen them a few times. They've performed really well, but as we said, the Premier League can be a bitch sometimes, and it's happened to Sheffield United where they should have got results but haven't. Played brilliantly at Liverpool, played so well against Manchester City and got nothing from those games, which is a big shame for them. But I think they will come good. But Chelsea, on the other hand, firing on all cylinders now. Werner's coming good. The players are getting used to the Premier League pace and they're starting to put a team together. So I'm going for a 2-0 victory for Chelsea on Saturday. But Sheffield United fans, I think once you get these string of really tough games out the way, I think you'll start winning. I really do. I think you've got a strong enough side to pull yourselves out of it. But a bit early on Saturday against Chelsea, I'm going for a 2-0 win at Stamford Bridge for Chelsea. West Ham against Fulham is the late game on Saturday. Fulham, very, very buoyed up by the 2-0 win against West Bromwich Albion, but West Ham are in a fantastic vein of form at the moment, and I think West Ham are going to come through that. I don't think they're going to have any problems against Fulham. Yes, it's a London derby. Yes, it'll be tight, but I really can't see any way past West Ham at the moment. They're playing so well, they're gelling as a team, and it would be a real shock for me if they lost to Fulham, and I think it would be a real kick in the teeth for West Ham. I'm going 3-1 for West Ham. I can't see any other result. But hopefully Fulham will bounce back. They've got some good players, but they're going to find it hard this season, I think. Now, moving on to Sunday, we've got West Brom at home to Spurs at the 12 o'clock kickoff. Again, West Brom have had an awful start of the season. I don't really rate them as a team this season. I'm sorry, West Brom fans. I know I'm friends with a few of yous, and you know you're a good bunch, but unfortunately the team isn't performing for you this season. Bilic has got a hard job on his hands, a real hard job on his hands, given the players he's got. Spurs playing great football, excellent front three, which are going to be very tough to play against for any side this season. I'm going for a 3-0 Spurs win at the Hawthorns. Leicester against Wolves is the next one. This one is a hard call, but Leicester are playing very well at the minute. Fantastic result at Leeds on Monday night. They'll be really full of confidence, the results they've had in the last couple of games. Wolves bounced back very well from a 1-1 draw with Newcastle. They then beat Crystal Palace 2-0. They'll be buoyed with confidence as well. I think there will be goals in this, but Leicester City for me are playing too well. Rodgers has got them firing now. Vardy's back in form. I'm going 3-2. I think there'll be a lot of goals in this game again, but I think Leicester will sneak it by 3-2. Man City Liverpool is by clearly miles and miles the biggest game of the weekend in the Premier League this week. Man City, for me, still not firing all cylinders, still not really clicking, even though they've got the results. Liverpool are playing good in patches, had a fantastic win last night at Atalanta in the Champions League. I think they're going to be for me, Liverpool are playing the better football despite missing probably more important players. Liverpool can really match anybody. The front three, if they go with Jota instead of Firmino, with Salah on the right and Mane on the left, I think Liverpool will win this game. I think it'll be a very tight affair, but I think Liverpool will sneak this 2-1 at the Etihad. And the final game on the Sunday is Aston Villa at Arsenal. Now, for me, Villa have got to bounce back. They've got to bounce back quickly from 2 defeats. Arsenal will be really full of confidence after the win at Old Trafford. If Arsenal can hit the target, which I think has been a problem for them, Lacazette needs to start scoring goals. He's missing too many chances at the moment. Villa playing very well. You could say they were unlucky against Southampton, but for me, Southampton were by far the better team in that game and deserved to win. But Villa are a decent team. But Arsenal starting to play well under Arteta, aren't they? I'm going 2-0 Arsenal. I think it will be a close game. Villa could sneak a draw. who knows? I really do think they could do that if they perform, but I'm going for an Arsenal victory. So that sums up the fixtures for this weekend. Let me know in the comments what you think of my predictions and think if any of them are way out, or if you think your team would probably do even better. Just let me know. Sensible conversations. Obviously, don't shoot me just because I've predicted your team to lose. That's just my honest opinion. I don't mean any malice by it, so just put in the comments below what you think may be the predictions for this weekend. It should be a fun, packed weekend again in the Premier League. So thank you very much. I'll do the review again on Monday this time because the last game's on Sunday, so do join me for that. If you haven't already subscribed, do hit the subscription button, the like button and the notification bell, and you'll know of any future uploads that I do. Big football community on this channel. Newcastle United playlist is separate to the Premier League playlist and the football news playlists, so even if you're not a Newcastle fan, please subscribe. It's a big football channel. Let's build it together. Thank you very much for joining the video, and I'll see you on the next one. In the meantime, stay safe and take care.
Be strong.